Hello and welcome again to AA Home Gardening. Happy New Year! Happy 2024, guys. Time flown so quickly. So yes, guys, Happy New Year to all my subscribers, my supporters, those who are the silent viewers in the background who haven't subscribed but they're following the journey. Happy New Year, one and all. So yes, guys, it's January. It's freezing outside, but guess what? The gardening still have to continue. There's so much things to do in January. You know, the tidying up of the garden continues. The sowing of new seeds continues, and I also have harvest to do in January. So guys, I'm going to take you on the journey with me to show you what I'm sowing in January, what I'm doing outside, and then guys, I'm going to be harvesting as well. So guys, once again, nice to see you in the new year. So it's a new year, guys, and this year you're going to have challenges just like the previous year, but we just have to fight on, don't give up, and please continue with your gardening journey. You may have some hiccups in the garden last year, certain things didn't go as planned. Probably your plants die before they mature fully. Probably the insects damage your plants. So many things, and the weather not being perfect. But guys, don't give up. Let's keep gardening, guys. I'm going to take you around on the journey now and show you what's happening in January. So I'm outside today. It's cold. I can see where I just dug some of the dirt and everything, guys. I was trying to bury my peaches a little deeper because it looked like probably this year gonna be my year, guys. I know I grow these peaches from seed. If you haven't seen the video, go and have a look, guys. So all the stratification, everything, I just had the seeds outside. I did their own thing. But guys, it looks like we're gonna have an early start. You know, sometimes peaches in the UK, they can start blooming from early as March. So I had to break the roots, which is sad, because if you look here, these are some of the roots that I had to break because it was just on the top of the surface. And you know, these fruit trees are heavy feeders and it's just in a tiny bucket, as you can see. So my idea was, I can see all the roots that I break, guys. Hopefully. So all the roots there, hopefully will come back. It will just bounce back normally, nicely, I should say. So I took up the roots. I didn't want to bury all of that. Dig a hole, slap the bucket down. So if this does fruit or anything, the root will go deeper into the ground and help to feed it, because they're in container. I can only feed it so much, guys. So they're in container. Then I try to tie up the main branches and everything like that. And why I had to dug it in the ground is because it was reaching the roof, and I didn't want it to reach the roof because all of the water and the leaves and leaf curls and all those things. I didn't want any of that, guys. So I had to come and do that. And then I fed it, even though it's in winter, guys, because I disturb it and I break most of the root. I fed it with some of the stinky comfrey and nettle tea that I have soaking over there. It is so super stink. So in January, I'm going to show you some of the things I'm harvesting, some of the things I'm sowing, some of the tidying up that I'm doing, guys. January is a busy month, so I took out some of the strawberries, put them outside so I could get space to dig up what I want to dig up. Then I'm going to repot some of these strawberries as well. Guys, January, it's busy. So I'm just in the makeshift greenhouse, and I'll show you what else I did. So this is my makeshift polytunnel. Then I was coming to sort out the blueberries, because you see the blueberries are about to bloom. So I'm stringing what I have to string up. I was weeding out, guys, so you can see where to go, some of the weed and everything. So I'm gonna go take you along on the other part of the journey. I just didn't turn the camera on because, you know, sometimes you're in the garden, you're just working and you forget to make a video. So I'm just going through, guys, tidying up everything. Then I'm coming to feed this with some acidic soil. There's a video up, so I'm not going to bore you with the blueberry. I have an entire video dedicated to the blueberry care, where I show you where I fed them with kitchen scraps. So most of these had kitchen scrap earlier in autumn, so I just bury it in the soil. And then now I'm gonna take some acidic soil, top it up a little. So guys, I put the description of the blueberry care, I put the video, I should say, in the description, so you can have a look afterwards, because you know I get lots of blueberry year time, guys, and they're all in container. It is possible, guys. I got so many blueberries. I make blueberry pie, I make smoothie, we just snack on it. And guys, this one is last year I put it in a pot. I can't remember if you remember, it have grown so much. It's so tall. I think this one only fruited 4 blueberries last year because it was the first. So I'm coming to tie it up and make sure everything as it should be, so it can fruit lovely for me. So I'm going to show you what else I'm doing in January, guys. January is a busy month. Yes, guys, I know you have to sow your peppers. You know, I have some bird eye chili from last year that's still alive. I'll show you that as well. And guys, I'm planting out some more colored greens. So these are some colors I have going 2 years now. So I'm going to plant out some more of that. And then I'm just going to take the bucket where I'm going to put my strawberry in, show you how I fill it at the bottom, so I don't have to use a lot of compost in it. So I'm just going to put a lot of cardboard, kitchen scraps, all those things. That should reach about halfway in the bucket. Then I put the strawberry in, because most of these dirt, guys, we get so many strawberries, and we're in January, guys, and the strawberries, I don't know what happened to my strawberry this year. They just didn't want to start fruiting, so they fruit all through the season. So yes, guys, we're in January, and these things did not stop fruiting for me. They did beautiful this year, beautiful. So I'm just gonna show you how I repot my strawberries now. So here's a white bucket that I was using to catch some water. So I'm basically just drilling some hole in there. I don't even have my drill, guys. I'm just using my cutter. I use a sharp part, punch a hole, then I put down all of it in there and twist around and get the hole much bigger. That's all I'm doing. It's not the correct tool. If you have the correct tool, the job will be so much quicker, easier. So that's all I'm doing, guys. So I'm just making some holes in the container so I don't have any root rot going on with my strawberries, because my eldest son, actually, he's the one that go crazy for strawberry. He loves strawberry. The little one is more for blueberries and raspberry. And then since he discovered the mulberry last year, the little one now goes for the mulberry. The rain is coming down again, guys. That's the thing. It's so hard to go in the garden in winter. There's so much rain. And guys, just before I forget, if you haven't got your garlics in, please get your garlic in, okay? Because the garlic need a good 8 months, they're about to mature. So make sure you have your garlic in. Most of these are soft neck, but you can do hard neck garlic, doesn't matter. So basically, soft neck is when you have the garlic bulk, you break the top and it just break easily. You just flop over. There's not like a stalk in the middle like a hard neck. But guys, that's it. So make sure you have your garlic in. And I'm going to sow some leek as well. Got most of these, guys, I have videos up already. So for the leeks, I'm going to sow some leek. I'm going to put that video in the description as well, in case you want to watch the leek video. And then I'm just going to continue drilling the holes in here. And then when I'm ready to fill it up, I'll show you what else I'm doing. So here we are, guys. I'm going to put the container where the original strawberry bed was, and then just fill some extra pots around it. So I just get some cardboard, some paper. Guys, you know, when you get your things through the post, instead of burning these, we just put them at the bottom of the container. Then I have some kitchen scraps as well, guys, and that's how I'm going to pile on. Put it at the bottom so I don't have to put all compost. Probably can't even hear me well because the heavens have opened, guys. It's raining cats and dogs. So I'm gonna see if I can get one container finished today, and hopefully tomorrow I continue. So I put paper at the bottom, then get one of the compost, not compost, I should say kitchen scraps, Guys, when these cardboard break down, you're gonna get so much worm. So that's what's kitchen scrap. You can see sweet potato, you can see chocho, you can see onion, you can see yam. Yes guys, just bury it. This is gonna help to feed the strawberries. So next year I get even more strawberries. You know the strawberry did so well this year, so I'm gonna just put another layer of kitchen scrap. Then I'm gonna cut up some more cardboard. Then I'm gonna layer to it some compost and build it up to at least halfway. Then I'm gonna repot some of the strawberries that are in the more shallow containers, like the one in the basket there. They didn't do too well because they dry out so easily, guys. So with this container, and those are some big strawberry, so with this deeper container it will retain the moisture much better, and then I have big fatter juicy strawberries. So I'll continue doing that, guys, and then when I reach the next section I'll show you. The container is about halfway filled now, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look for the most shallow containers where I had the strawberries in and start repotting those. I don't have any compost at hand, so I'm gonna show you what I'm doing to get compost for the next layer. So like this is one of the shallow one. Hopefully you can see properly, guys. I have the phone way over there. So this is one of the shallow container. That's cardboard, that's kind of recycled. So I'm just gonna empty the dirt in here first. Then I'm gonna take out those strawberries because I cannot bury it so low. So I just need a compost on this layer. So you can see it was a bit root bound there. So I'm just gonna take out the strawberry and leave the dirt because I just want the dirt in there. So that's how I get my dirt, and I don't have any compost. Put it in like that. And then you have compost at the bottom. Then you just continue doing that with the whole compost in the strawberry bed until they get to the height you want it. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. So you can see it's almost halfway filled. So I'm just gonna do that again with another back pot of compost, and then when I start putting the strawberries. So there's the other basket. These were too shallow, guys, to grow the strawberries. So do the same with that. Empty that out. Probably can see how dry this one is, even though it was resting in the rain just now. There's absolutely no moisture in this one. So do the same thing. And while I'm doing this, guys, before I repot the strawberries, I'm going to trim off all the old leaves. All these, I'll trim those off before I plant them back. So at the moment I just need a compost. So that's it, guys. And with strawberry, remember strawberry like companion planting. So I'll be sticking some onions or garlic in there to keep the pests away because I don't like the smell of that. So I just paused the video, suck it up with some more compost, and then I put the strawberries in. The night is here already, guys. It's dark already. Guys, winter time goes so quickly. So I just put out some of the strawberries. And then I had some onions. No, that's not onions. These are garlic, I should say. So I had some garlic that I was growing. So I'm going to place them in this bucket as I said for companion planting. So keep off the pests, guys. These smell, its scent is so strong and the pests don't like it. So when I plant my strawberry, I tend to plant it with either garlic or onion. So there it is, guys. That's all it is. You put these in, especially like how you have kitchen scrap in here as well. You don't want a rodent or anything coming digging up all these things. So with these garlic, this will keep them at bay. So that's some of the strawberry, guys. I didn't want to overcrowd it. I just want enough so it could just hang off the side of this container. But I have all the gaps and all the rest of the strawberries to sort it another day. But it's night now, so all I'm going to do, I got some of the comfrey and nettle. And then I'm just going to water it in, guys. So that's some of the job that I'm doing in January. Guys, gardening doesn't stop. It doesn't matter if it's winter. I'm soaking it in properly because after this I won't be watering it again until probably spring, because it doesn't need a lot of watering in winter. So just because I put all the cardboard, I want to be soaked totally so it can start breaking down. And there's earthworms in here that will start eating the food and all those things. So yes guys, this is how I repot some of my strawberries. That's a worm, or what was that? Yep, that's a worm. See all these pests, you have to kill it guys. I know I shouldn't kill it, but when it comes pests like that in the garden, I kill them, sorry. So yeah, so that's it guys. So I'll show you what else happening in January. So guys, here we are. These are ginger. So the ginger is now ready to be harvested. I'm in my living room. I'm just gonna harvest it right here. The thing about ginger guys, let's see, it's all ready to come up. The ginger take long, so most time I overwinter my garlic ginger indoors, because I did harvest some this year. But if you look back on that video, these were green at the time of harvest. So I let them stay on until they are fully dry to harvest them. And the thing about ginger guys, I normally harvest them within December, January. But I also have to start my ginger. Hopefully you can see. I have to start my ginger roughly that time. So I put these in the ground about 2 weeks now. And you can see my ginger shooting up. So I start the ginger the same time I'm harvesting, because the ginger needs time guys. They need time for the rhizomes to get big and fat like the harvest you saw earlier. And I'm going to do some harvest for you again. So some of these that I harvest today, so I just have this one pot that I've started already. I'm going to take off a piece of those and put another pot. I like to do at least 2 to 3 pots of ginger each year. So I'm gonna see if I can harvest this indoor without making too much of a mess. So just take out these. I use these as mulch afterwards. I don't really get rid of them totally. I just use them for mulch. So I'm gonna empty right here, and hopefully you can see everything guys. Hopefully you can see everything. So I'm gonna, oopsie daisy, as soon as I went in I can see that I'm touching on ginger already. So let's see what size rhizome is in here. I love to grow gingers and potato. You know why? Because I never know what's underneath until you're digging guys. Hey, let's see. My hubby wanted some ginger to make some ginger and turmeric tea as well. So some of this harvest is going to be used straight away. Guys, please don't stop planting in the cooler season. There's lots of things that needs time to grow, okay? Things like your eggplant, guys. So while I'm harvesting, I'll go through some of the things that you need to start in your garden, because you're in January. So things like the eggplant, the aubergines, like here, the eggplant, guys, you need to get them in. You need to sow them indoor, ideally somewhere warm, okay? So have like a heated mat, or even on your windowsill, just put like a plastic over it to mimic like a greenhouse scenario. And guys, the top of your fridge is very, very warm, okay? So you can put it there as well. I don't want to damage it. You can see peeping out at us. So I just want to gently take it out as much as possible without damaging it too much, guys. So this same pot that I'm here harvesting ginger from, gonna be another ginger pot shortly, where I'm gonna grow on some ginger. Guys, ginger time. You know, winter time we need all these ginger, guys. You know, for the nice ginger tea. And those who had the sorrel for the Christmas season, you know, the ginger was a must to put in to get that nice flavor. So this one is actually one of the plants that I grow the ginger from, but it's still growing, guys. They haven't finished growing yet, so that's interesting. You know, when you're harvesting indoors, well, guys, have to be super careful as well. because I don't want the dirt to fly everywhere. So you have to be super careful. Ooh. So yes guys, apart from the eggplant, you know, you can start your spring onions. There's loads of tubers in here. It's like going straight down. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the peppers, guys, remember your peppers. Ideally, the latest I start my peppers is mid-January. That's the latest I start my peppers. So you know, all the sweet peppers or your hot peppers, make sure you start your peppers, guys. So I just had some seeds over there that I'm going to plant on today, but I just thought, let me do the harvest with you guys and wish you guys a happy new year, because I can't believe, guys, the year finished so quickly before I could even realize that today is actually the last of December. So this video I'm doing now, today is the last day of December, so I upload this for you guys quickly as possible so you can all see it by the 1st of January, so I can wish you guys your happy new year. So there's one there, guys. I know with the ginger I need to go and wash them off so you can see the full size of it, because I know there's dirt everywhere. So the ginger was still growing. Hopefully you can see it was still growing. Oops, it is, and I break it off. But yeah, there's some good rhizomes in here. Guys, I'm making a mess in my living room. I have to come and vacuum this after, and I need to go and wash these ginger so you can see the size of the tuber, guys. So that's a big piece right there. So I have one piece and another piece there, and then I have to go and wash it. So yes guys, you have the eggplant so far. You have your peppers, guys. You need your spring onions as well, and then there are certain onion sets that you can grow now. For me, I try to plant the onion sets like last week of January to the 1st week of February, because some of the onion sets, what I find with them, they bolt too quickly. So the later I plant them, the less it bolt. So I normally plant those the ending part of January to the 1st week in February. But there are certain specific onion sets that you can get from the nursery that specify late autumn to early winter. Guys, look at the size of these from one tiny container. Look at that. Look at all that ginger. One container. Guys, I need to go and wash these for you so you can see. These are, guys, look at the size of these. I got from one container. So I'm going to put them there. Hopefully you still can see. I'm going to put them there. And then I'm going to harvest this other one. So have your eggplant as well, guys. And remember all your herbs, your parsley, your basils, your oregano, yeah, all those things, guys. Remember those. You need to plant those as well. I'm hoping you can see my nice fat harvest of ginger. Guys, how much ginger I got this year? This year has been a good year for ginger. That's loads of ginger there. I have to go and wash them and show you afterwards. So if I empty this one here, see, this is a smaller container, but so far you can see so this is a smaller container, but so far I can see there's lots of things in there. So let's see what size ginger. Oops, daisy, guys, I just broke this one off. So that's the thing, you have to be gentle with your rhizomes because they break easily, and I can't get to show you the full size of it. Sometimes I want to show them together as much as possible without breaking them too much, but I'm trying to be careful as well and not get the dirt all over the room. So bear with me a second, and then guys, I have to go and pause and wash all of these off. Guys, I'm so happy with my ginger harvest this year. I get this over ginger. Wow, 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 wow. So much ginger, guys. So much ginger. Lots of ginger to plant on. So yes guys, so that's some of the things. And guys, start your, if you haven't started your garlic guys, make sure you get your garlic in. It's very crucial. So I have like your garlic bulb here. Remember, the ones on the outside are the fatter ones. Usually when they plant the fatter one, the garlic harvest is normally a bigger bulb. Okay, so remember your garlic as well guys. There's loads of videos I have online of January planting as well, so you can go back and look at some of those. But basically all your brassicas, they love the cooler season, so you all year round. Cauliflower, yeah, your sprouting broccoli. I love the purple sprouting broccoli guys, those. But remember, the birds love them. So if you plant those purple sprouting broccoli, remember to cover it with a mesh guys, because the birds love it. Okay, so let's do some tiny piece of tiny piece of ginger in there. But I'm just gonna pause here. I'm gonna wash this ginger off for you guys and then come back and show you the full harvest. Yes guys, here's the end product of my harvest. So I just went and washed it off a bit. So this was one of the old pieces that I grow from. So I always say roughly 3 to 4 inches produce the best size tubers. So yes, look at my rhizome guys, look at my rhizome. So yes, I have to go ahead and wash them off some more. So I just did a quick wash off so I can show you guys. So you can see if you leave it in the ground, it just continues to grow. Okay, so you can see the ginger shooting back up. So if you leave it in the ground, it just continues to grow. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to put back some of this compost in that pot, and I'm going to grow back some of these. That's how you continue your ginger harvest. So like this one here, you can see there's a growth there. I'm thinking there's a growth there, and I'm thinking to grow all of this guys back into that container. What do you think? Look at it, beautiful, nice and fat. So yes, so that's what I'm gonna do guys. So basically you don't bury ginger far guys. So I'll show you how I did this one. So yes, I'm gonna decide which piece, you know, there's like this nice piece as well that's starting to grow. So I'm gonna grow that back as well. So there's so much nice pieces of ginger, but you just need to put it like about half an inch to an inch. So this one they're gonna pot up in a bigger container, but exactly how I started, that's how you're gonna go in the bigger container. So if you just move the soil like that, you can see the ginger is right there. Okay, that's how you grow ginger guys. Don't bury too deep. If you bury too deep, you may have problem. And I did a detailed video earlier this year about ginger, and this was the best. This is the best harvest I got so far from growing ginger. Don't put it in the direct sun. That's what I found worked for me, because last year I had it in a direct sun because I know it's a tropical plant. I love the sun, but it got burned so quickly and it didn't do as well. So I have it in partial shade this year. And guys, come on man, this is my second harvest of ginger. So much ginger. So yes guys, I'm just gonna heap this dirt back into that, put it in, keep it in my downstairs loo, let it grow on until outside warm up, then I continue. So yes guys, so these are some of the things I remind you quickly: your eggplant, your spring onions, your herbs, your sprouted seeds, you know, like your mung beans and your spicy salads and your lettuce, all those things guys, you can start in January. And I put a link to a few of the January videos I did previously, so you can go and have a look at what to grow in January. But make sure your garlic is in the ground if it's not in the ground yet. So thanks again for watching guys, thanks for viewing, and I see you on the next upload. Take care now, bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe and click the notification bell.